Hi guys, Richard the Filmmaking Fan 279 here, reviewing yet another horror film, Freddy vs. Jason. Now, this movie is about Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. He's losing his powers because everyone on Elm Street has forgotten who he was. So, when he trusts Jason to, kill Elm Street, to kill some of the kids on Elm Street to help get them to remember him. However, when Jason goes far beyond the boundaries, then Freddy decides he has to fight him. Now, the backstories of both Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees are respected and well represented if you ignore some of the changes, which I thought were satisfying, like in Friday the 13th, Jason just drowned. But in this one, the backstory was Jason was being bullied and thrown in the water by bullies, which caused him to drown. And I thought that was really satisfying. The overall explanation of how and why they end up in the situation to fight each other actually did make sense. And some problems. Freddy and Jason are both the antagonists, and Jason feels more like the main antagonist of the two. However, because of the plot, it actually works, as Freddy is trying to regain his powers, but Jason gets in the way. The best performance out of all of them that really isn't Freddy or Jason ends up being Lachlan Murnu as Deputy Scott Stubbs. I thought his character was actually pretty interesting. And another problem, even though the teenage characters are written good, their acting is very underwhelming. But hey, we've all seen worse acting, but not every one of them is bad. Robert Englund is brilliant as Freddy Krueger. And Ken Kirzinger, in my opinion, was not bad as Jason. However, he really wasn't better than Kane Hodder. I'd also like to point out that the story of the two protagonists, Laurie Campbell and Will Rollins, was written very well. I actually really liked that storyline, and Laurie, in my opinion, was very proactive, and by far the best teenage acting in the film that really made me like her. Now, in conclusion, Freddy vs. Jason is a decent and well-done horror crossover movie, and it's very worthwhile and satisfying, and can be recommended to the fans of both Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. However, it's not perfect. I prefer Alien vs. Predator as a better horror crossover film. This is a disappointment, but it's worth watching. It's really good. With that said, Freddy vs. Jason, I'm going to rate it a C+. And that, guys, is my review for Freddy vs. Jason. Now, I hope you guys like the way I'm going to start reviewing movies, because it's going to have an intro variated to that film. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Richard the Filmmaking Fan 279 saying goodbye.